Now, to get an assessment of what's happening in Pakistan and what could be in store, we have with us Arvind Gupta, former Deputy National Security Advisor and Director, Vivekanand International Foundation. Good evening to you, Mr. Gupta. What do you make of what's happening this time around in Islamabad? Again, we have PTI protesters taking to streets in the capital, storming the red zone as well. But do you think this is something that will be a fight to the finish, as Imran Khan has urged them to carry on?
Well, Imran Khan has said to his supporters that this is the final call. So if it is a final call, we'll have to see how many people come on the streets. Right now, I think a lot of people that have come are from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. In Punjab, they have taken some steps to block people from coming. One doesn't know how many people are going to join. But whatever it is, I think it's a fairly serious situation, as can be seen by the arrangements being done by the Pakistani side, deployment of the army, and shoot-at-sight orders, etc. So they are taking no chances. But the situation can become worse if there are clashes and if some people are killed. Then I think it will take a different turn. So Imran is now in a...
7 people have been killed already, sir, including policemen.
That's right. So Imran is in some kind of a do or die battle with the establishment. And this he has been waging since he was arrested in August 23. And he still has a lot of support, as can be seen from the number of protesters who gather. Similar protests were there in October also, though they didn't go up this far. This time they've gone to D Chowk and entered the red zone. So this will, I think, continue. But on the other side, I think the government is also well prepared. And it's not going to be easy for the supporters to get the demands accepted.
Right. And so far, the protesters have managed to squat in front of Parliament. They have got into D Square, Democracy Square as well, going over the containers that have been put across. Do you think that as you said, the security forces, including the police and the army, they have a grip on the situation, or could it go out of hand as well?
I think the fact that 7 people have been killed, which means the situation can go out of control, and the protests can turn violent. If that happens, that will be a very serious situation, both for the government as well as for the PTI. Because PTI is already has that, under the cloud of May 9th incidents from which they are trying to distance themselves. But that's why the PTI leaders have been telling their supporters to maintain calm and peace. But things can certainly go out of control. It is a serious situation.
Yes, because the situation is quite unpredictable. There are reports of even media contingents being attacked by the protesters and coming under some sort of crossfire as well. But here's just one thought that I have, that if Imran Khan and his supporters want to take on the establishment, why are they storming the red zone in Islamabad? Shouldn't they be storming some other area in a different city which really controls Pakistan?
No, D Chowk, I think, is the most important place in Pakistan for protesters. Even the previous protests have been...
But sir, isn't it the army that runs the country?
Yeah, of course. It's the army which runs the country.
So wouldn't Rawalpindi be a better place to go and protest?
No, but Islamabad, you have the Supreme Court nearby, you have the Parliament nearby, you have all these establishment, the government secretariat, etc. nearby. So the government is all around that area. They are protesting there.
Yes, but do you think that there is some scope here, or any sort of a thought among the ruling establishment that this is something that should be negotiated instead of trying to come down hard on it with not just the police but the armed forces as well, which is what is happening right now?
No, some kind of negotiations have taken place. Yesterday also some negotiations took place. This morning also there were some negotiations. But these negotiations haven't succeeded. These negotiations seem to be only about it's shifting the venue of the protest to some other place, which they haven't agreed. But all these big issues of the release of Imran Khan or and taking back the 26th Amendment, these are very big issues. These won't be discussed in this kind of negotiations. They are trying to diffuse the situation through negotiations, but that hasn't happened. And that is why some level of violence has taken place and the army has been deployed.
Well, let's see what happens next if they manage to diffuse the situation with the way they're trying to handle it right now, or if other means, perhaps more democratic, will have to be adopted to ensure that Pakistan does not completely descend into chaos. Thank you for joining us and talking about it, Mr. Gupta.
Thank you.